Everyone tells you being single in your 20s is freedom. Cheaper rent, no compromises, live your best life. That's a lie. Being single is quietly the most expensive financial decision you'll make this decade, and by 30, it will have cost you $47,000, not on some spreadsheet, in real, compounding, never coming back dollars. Let me show you the math nobody wants to run. You're watching Smart Investing Journey. This isn't a personal finance channel. It's a wake-up call wrapped in a YouTube video. If you're a millennial or Gen Z who's tired of feeling behind while every finance guru pretends the game is fair, you're in the right place. Subscribe and stick around, because the last 3 minutes of this video will completely change how you see your single years. Let's go. Look, let's be honest for a second. You're probably watching this alone. Maybe on your couch, maybe on your lunch break, maybe at 1 a.m. between 2 doom scrolls and a snack you didn't need to buy. And somewhere in the back of your head, there's this quiet, gnawing feeling. Everyone else seems to be building, you're just surviving. It's not in your head. A Bank of America consumer study found that single adults in the US pay thousands of dollars more per year than their coupled peers for the exact same lifestyle. Same apartment size, same phone bill, same groceries, same trips. And nobody told you this was coming. Not your parents, not your economics class, not the finance TikToks, because the whole system quietly assumes you'll be partnered by 27. And when you're not, you pay the difference, every month in silence. So let's run the actual math, category by category. Buckle up. Category 1, rent. This is the big one. The average one-bedroom in a mid-sized US city right now runs around $1,600 a month. Split with a partner, that's $800. Solo, that's $1,600. The difference is $9,600 a year. Compound that over your 20s at even modest investment returns, and you've missed 6 figures of future wealth just on rent. Category 2, utilities, internet, streaming. Electric bill split, internet split. Netflix, Spotify, Hulu, Max, Disney, split. When you're solo, you pay full freight on every single one. Conservative estimate, $180 a month you wouldn't otherwise pay. That's $2,160 a year. Category 3, groceries. Single-serving food is a scam. Bulk pricing rewards households. You buy a head of lettuce, use 2 leaves, throw the rest away. You cook 1 chicken breast when a family pack was cheaper per pound. USDA data suggests solo food costs run roughly 25% higher per person than shared households. That's another $1,400 a year gone. Category 4, the social tax. This one hurts. Weddings, bachelor parties, group trips, baby showers, housewarmings. When you're single, you go alone, pay full share on the Airbnb, buy the gift solo, book the hotel solo. Studies out of the Knot and Zola put average US wedding attendance costs at $600 per guest. If you go to 4 weddings a year in your late 20s, that's $2,400 gone. And no +1 to split the Uber. Category 5. Emotional spending. Nobody wants to talk about this one, but loneliness has a receipt. Late night Amazon, DoorDash for one, impulse retail, that $180 hoodie at midnight because Tuesday was rough. American Psychological Association research links social isolation to increased consumer spending patterns. Conservative estimate, $150 a month. That's $1,800 a year in dopamine debt. Now add it up. Rent gap, utilities, groceries, social tax, emotional spend. That's roughly $17,000 a year in single life costs coupled peers simply don't pay. Multiply that across 5 years of your 20s. $85,000 out the door. Even after accounting for the fact that couples also have costs, the net gap sits around $47,000 by 30. That's a house down payment. That's a Roth IRA max for 6 straight years. That's early freedom. Gone. Because nobody ran this math for you. Quick question for you. Which category just hit hardest? The rent gap, the wedding tax, the 1 a.m. spending spirals? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and some of the best future videos come straight from this community. But here's where it gets real, because this isn't actually about being single. It's about what nobody told you the game was. The financial system was built assuming you'd pair up early, split costs early, buy a house young with someone. That model is dead. The average marriage age is now 30. Home prices are up 47% since 2020, and Gen Z is on track to be the most single generation in modern American history, which means the wait till someone shows up plan isn't the plan. It's a $47,000 mistake every 5 years. And here's the twist most people miss. Being single in your 20s isn't a disadvantage. It's a massive strategic window, but only if you know how to use it. So let me hand you the 7 moves that flip this entire equation. Move 1. Weaponize your lease. Get a roommate, even for 2 years, even 1. Splitting rent for 24 months while investing the difference into an index fund can grow into 6 figures by 40. This isn't sacrifice, this is strategy. Move 2. Cancel the couple-coded subscriptions. Family Spotify plan along, Netflix Premium for 1 person. Audit every recurring charge this week. Cut anything designed for 2. That money doesn't disappear. It gets automated straight into a Roth IRA. Move 3. Build a solo social fund. Sinking fund for weddings, birthdays, group trips, $150 a month into a high-yield savings account. You stop being blindsided. You stop putting flights on credit cards. You start showing up to your friend's wedding with a paid-off ticket and 0 shame. Move 4. Cook like a household of 2. Meal prep Sunday. Freeze half. Batch pricing rewards you. USDA data shows this alone saves the average solo adult around $1,200 a year. Move 5. Automate the difference. Every dollar you save from moves 1 through 4 gets automatically transferred into an investment account. Even $200 a month, starting at 25, compounds to over $500,000 by retirement at historical S&P 500 average returns. You didn't gain a partner, you gained a system. Move 6. Optimize your tax filing. Single filers get specific deductions and Roth IRA contribution advantages coupled filers phase out of. Talk to a tax professional. Use your solo status as a tax weapon, not a tax burden. Move 7. Reframe the timeline entirely. Stop waiting for someone to show up before you build. Buy the house solo if the numbers work. Max the retirement accounts. Start the side income. Take the promotion in the other city. The plan starts now, not when love arrives. Because when love does arrive, you show up as a person with assets, not a person who is waiting. Now hear me on this. The system didn't punish you because you're single. It punished you because you didn't know the game had a hidden fee. Now you do. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Let me run it back one time. Rent gap, utility gap, grocery gap, social tax, emotional spent, $17,000 a year, $47,000 by 30. 7 moves to flip it. Roommate, cut couple-coded subs. Solo social fund. Cook like a household. Automate the difference. Optimize your taxes. Reframe the timeline. Here's the truth most people never hear. You're not behind. You're loading the catapult. Your single years aren't a waiting room. They're the launch pad. Every dollar you protect right now, every subscription you cut, every automated transfer you set up, that's you buying back your future one small decision at a time. You are not broke because you're single. You are not failing because you're solo. You are the CEO of a one-person wealth-building operation, and starting today, you're going to run it like one. Pick 3 moves from this video, just 3. Commit to acting on them this week. Not this month, this week. Small moves, compounded. That's the whole formula. Subscribe to Smart Investing Journey so you don't miss what's coming next, because your bank account will thank you later. And if this hit, the next video takes it deeper. How to build your first $10,000 as a solo earner in under 18 months. It's on screen right now. See you there.